Like, hey man, good job. Yeah, we'll never see him again. Oh god damn it! Who said that? You ever heard of desperate times call for desperate measures? Well, when Wesker doesn't have a shirt, it's desperate.
I should have killed you years ago. Chris.
Your mistake. It's over, Wesker.
Over. I'm just getting started. Time to die, Chris.
Corey,
Quick time events.
run. No, wait. Run, I can't remember if it's run or shoot.
Why can't you understand, Chris?
I'm gonna run.
Do you really believe the world is worth saving?
This can only be good.
Well, good thing you got the rifle and the pistol. It's like, yeah. It's like,
Oh, he's coming for you. Run, 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 run.
Natural selection leaves the survivors stronger and faster. Humans have escaped this winnowing for far too long.
am I supposed to here?
Oh no, just something. I got him.
I think it made it worse.
Oh no. Okay, I gave you some time.
Okay. Where is he?
It's up with me, just run.
Wherever you go, everywhere.
I don't know where we're running.
Loads of humans.
I don't think.
Shit.
Just hold on, Sheva.
Wait, how do I get...
No, it's okay. I got it. Just shoot him.
Okay.
Keep him
I
away
just slowed
from
him
me.
down.
And I am up. Okay. He jump back to you. Jump back to you.
You told me to dodge.
It's a boulder.
Yeah, I see it.
Time for the best scene ever.
I'm pushing the boulder. Punch the boulder.
I don't understand why it is he has to punch the boulder.
I don't think that helped at all. Maybe it helped him.
It helped him.
Yeah.
Greener!
Oh, can't jump that.
I can't.
Oh, that's for you, okay.
Good catch. I don't want to die.
The human race requires judgment.
You're going to judge us?
Run!
Your ideas from comic book villains?
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't get his back. Stay right there. I'm out of bullets!
That's a problem. Fortunately, I don't share that problem.
Is it raining? Oh no.
Ow. Help.
What's up?
Low on health.
I have nothing.
I saw a greener
Get him in
burning
the back,
somewhere.
get him in the back, get him in the back, get him in the back!
Guys, you guys' attention.
Oh, okay, I'm going this way.
I swear I saw a greener somewhere around here.
I've got 2 green herbs.
I thought I said she had nothing.
Because I just realized I had 2 green herbs. Come
Okay.
here.
Thank you. Out of magnum shots, so that was the only thing that was like staggering him.
There's a green herb on my right. You should really learn to cover that better. There you go, that's better.
It's not good for us.
Well, I'm proud of him for learning.
I don't think he appreciates you patronizing him.
That's getting really close.
Yeah, I noticed that. Now what?
Now we shoot him. Have a flashbang.
You're right in front of that. Can we jump this boulder back now, or are we just pinned? I can't go, no, can't go back that way.
I'm running past him. I'm running past him. What? What?
He just knocked you into lava.
That's more comical than it. He wasn't doing an animation. He just like, I'm gone. All right. I'm gonna do that.
Upgrade that to get the ammo back. Upgrade capacity there. I'm gonna sell my things I'm not using anymore. Get a little more money for the.
I'm gonna grab a first aid
that.
spray.
Yeah, I want to do that too. I have to sell some of my gear that I'm not using anymore. Should I bring proximity mines?
No.
I didn't
No,
think so.
you should not.
Oh, I had a bunch of this apparently.
Bunch of what?
Bunch
Oh,
of- I don't know why it was there and it wasn't. Oh well. Alright, now I just need to go buy
how much money do you have?
18,000.
Okay. Do you want to buy like 2 pistols, sell them, and give me the bullets, or something?
Sure, doesn't matter which pistol.
Just the first pistol. Because that's the cheapest.
Alright. There you go.
Thank you. Yay, 20 full reds.
I just got that. Gonna buy another one. Just to be on the safe side. And do flashbangs do anything against him?
Not that I noticed.
Alright, proximity bomb it is.
Yay. Alright, you ready?
I think so.
I'm not.
Alright, we got a checkpoint.
Yeah. Good dodge.
Press dodge, but it decided not to.
Stop shooting him, stop shooting him. He has the ball in the back. Hang on. Unless you can see the orb, don't shoot him.
Okay.
We want to keep him up here.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Thank you.
When he covers up, what do we do then?
What?
What do we do when he covers up?
I don't know. Whenever he does an attack, one of his back gets exposed.
Oh, I couldn't dodge that. Should I heal? Should I wait?
If you want to live, yeah.
Back off. That was close.
Got him in the back. One of us needs to be behind him and one of us needs to be in front of him.
Yeah, I think I noticed that. It's hard to avoid attacks when he's coming right at you and can corner you.
He's got an open on his front.
I see it, yeah. I try to get behind him because I think he's focused on me.
I got the back.
He's on you now.
He's pissed. Get up, get him. Like I said, every time he goes for an attack, his back gets exposed. Got him in the back.
I just can't, like, it can't be like right in front of him. The one's just open. That was working. Close.
Check his front, check his front.
Oh jeez. Okay, barely dodged that. But he should have, the front should open now. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. It's open now.
Good job.
Got him. Now your last hit too.
Now you see, this wouldn't happen because unless his molecular density went up like a motherfucker, he would float. Do you have any idea how hard it is to climb those fucking ladders? Spoiler, Corey, it's really fucking hard.
No, I believe it. I've never climbed one, but
It's all upper body.
yeah.
Corey, you ready on that quick time? Get it.
You know, I'm always ready. I guess in this game anyway. But yeah, I guess I didn't want to give you a quick time after all that. It's like, oh, you failed, now you have to do the fight again. I think it would probably just start the cutscene over, so you just kill the moment.
I do have to say that that Sheba is like one of my favorite like video game girls.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. By the way, every Resident Evil game has always ended with an explosion. Like with the bad guy blowing up, Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah.
So I think you can tell where this is going.
Yeah.
You ready?
Partner,
Locked and loaded.
We're coming.
suck on this, Wesker.
Your time's up, you son of a bitch.
Which one's gonna hit first? Mine hit first. We took off his head,
Yeah, we did.
and then it exploded.
It transported inside out.
That was
And
for
it
our
exploded.
fallen brothers.
10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, best game, best game.
Okay.
Water good.
Alright, epilogue.
And it also ends with going off into the sunset. That's how they always end. The main boss explodes, and then sunset.
It's over.
With the most likely
Yes.
scenario that everybody's gonna have sex.
Finally.
I think that's wishful thinking on your part.
No, I mean like it totally sounds like
More
like
and
in
more,
Resident Evil
I find
4.
myself wondering
Um,
if it's all worth
do you want me to
fighting
just wait?
for.
Yeah,
wait. Okay.
we talked during the
For a
credits.
future without fear. Yeah, it's worth it.
Sunset!
Yep. Just go into the sunset.
It's a good note to end on.
And then we get eaten by the sun.
Oh.
Anyways, so at the ending of Resident Evil 4, Ashley, the girl who you've been with the entire time,
Yeah?
she goes, so how about after this we come back to my place for some overtime? And Leon's like, sorry, and whatnot. And they drive off, and you're just like, all right, cool. So they're not gonna wait until they get home. They're just gonna do it on the jet ski. Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah,
So now since we're on the credits, it's your chance to probe me for opinions, that kind of thing.
Pull
I feel
you.
like that's...
Oh, what do you mean, like interview you?
I guess so, yeah. This seems like the natural thing to do.
Alright,
There's
so-
actually someone... this is like your game, and you showed
Alright.
it to me.
All right, so Corey, did you have fun?
Yeah, that was a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
All right, and that's all I have to ask. All right. Well, okay. So aside from bullet sponges, did you have any other problem with the game?
Aside from that bug, which I don't really blame the game as much for, or just maybe a...
I feel like it was
glitch in the
a port bug. It looks like it was a port bug because it only happens on Steam.
Yeah, and there's a lot of times where PC ports have problems, so I'm not counting that. Yeah, aside from the bullet sponges and a couple of insta-kill attacks that were kind of annoying, they're minor complaints. Overall, the game was a lot of fun. It was nice to actually fight tough bosses again, because I feel like that's like a lost art in gaming today.
Yeah.
Unless the game is all about bosses like Dark Souls, which is one reason why I love Dark Souls so much, is big bosses.
Fun bosses.
Yeah. They don't always necessarily have to be as tough as Dark Souls, just bosses that provide a decent challenge, and you actually get to fight them, and they're not just like in Oblivion or Skyrim, where just rated up enemies.
All right. So here's another question. Would you be willing to play through it a second time? Like you had fun the first time. Would you be willing to play through it a second time and do things differently?
Possibly not as a recorded series, obviously, because that's part of the eagerness for me to. Like the only reason I wanted to get through this series faster is because I was it's a recorded project and I want to finish it. But just on my own time, or like if you made a board and said, hey, let's play through this again, I wouldn't be completely against it.
Yeah.
It depends on my mood, I guess.
Well, no, it's not like that. But I mean, like this is a game that you would pick up again and be like, hey, let's go for like New Game Plus or whatever, because there's actually a lot of really cool hidden stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like I'd be more interested in doing it like locally rather than over the internet. Like if you visit up here, if you move back up here.
Yeah, locals definitely fun.
It's a different feel when you're playing a game locally.
My biggest problem is split screen if we're to do it locally.
Yeah, that's true.
So like it would probably be more like LAN.
Yeah, but yeah, even land works pretty well because you're at least in the same room.
Yeah.
Although split screen, at least you can see what your opponent's up, what your not opponent, but your ally's up to.
Corey, were you a screen cheater?
Well, no, in a cooperative game, it's different. You can use the information.
I got
there.
you. I got
But
you.
yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, like this is a game I played through several times, and the whole medallion thing that I kept going for, I always loved getting those medallions, and there was
Yeah.
actually a few playthroughs where like my whole thing was that I needed to get every single medallion, which is why it is I kind of remembered where a lot of the medallions were, and I also forgot where a lot of medallions were.
Yeah, 'cause there's a lot to get.
Because a lot of times I play through it, I'm like, I have to get every single medallion as I'm playing through, even though I've already gotten the reward for the medallions, I still had to get all of the medallions
Yeah.
because they were fun to do. And that's very hard for me. A collectible that's fun to collect, that's very
Yeah.
difficult for me to want. Like for instance, in Metroid Prime 2, which is the only Metroid Prime I ever played, you know, you can collect enemy data, which apparently that was really popular to do in Japan. Like, a lot of people liked collecting enemy data and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, like, eventually I'm just like, this is just a blue slime. I just did a red slime. It's a blue one.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. That's one example of collecting I kind of like. It's, you know, like for example, when I played Assassin's Creed 2, I 100% that game aside from the, like the puzzles with like the, what were they called? Like the video puzzles.
I actually did all those.
I didn't do all those. I probably could have, but I had played so much that I was burned out in the game.
Yeah.
So 100% everything else except for that and the feathers.
See, I got to 98% feathers.
Yeah, you told me that you had like had a
I-
map and everything. You couldn't find that those last 2 feathers.
Yeah, it was like last 2 or 3 feathers. I'm just like, ah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'm not usually into like 100% in games. Aside from Banjo-Kazooie, I always 100% that when I play it.
clearly.
But it's not that hard to 100%.
Yeah. It's definitely this is definitely a big like a game that I absolutely loved. This is a game that actually got a lot of scrutiny for it because, you know, like one a lot of people were calling racism because it takes place in Africa, but no, the whole point
Yeah.
was symbolism because Africa is the birthplace of the world, and this is basically like the birth of like a new strain of virus, which
Yeah.
is what we're going for.
And anyone who called racism on this game is probably someone who saw the trailer. It's like, oh no, it's a white guy shooting black people. Even if they're black zombies, that's still a big deal. Even though I'm sure that every other Resident Evil game up to this point have been white zombies.
Yeah.
So hey, let's do something different and then get punished for it.
I feel like I feel like it was a bunch of different color zombies, but it was one of those things where I didn't really care about the color of the zombies because like
Yeah.
there were limitations on the hardware. Like would you really spend the extra memory to change something's skin color when you could just set it to default, which is generally white,
Yeah.
just because it was a lack of color.
Yeah. It's like also, I think it might be. I wonder if people would call it crime to say that this is the first Resident Evil game I played.
I do.
It's certainly an interesting entry point. Cause from what I've heard, the previous 4 games are not quite like this.
Yeah.
That's very different. A lot more about the like the atmosphere and the more horror and less action.
Yeah.
As you kind of go back.
I have to make this point specifically. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 are mostly about survival than it is about horror. It's a survival horror game, but it's like they leaned more towards the survival section than they did the horror. With things like, of course, like gruesome monsters and stuff like that. Of course, that's going to play a bit of a part. Now, one more question, Corey.
Okay, it looks like the credits come to an end, so this
Yeah.
one last question.
Are you willing to play the extra missions?
I don't know if it'll be part of this series, and I'm not sure if I want to right away, but I wouldn't be against it. Kind of like playing through the game again.
Alright, so I had better accuracy than you.
I actually beat you in something for once, and he's routed.
Oh, hey. I think that's a first. I think the
Yeah,
main
I
reason
think
why
you generally beat me in every category most of the time.
I think the main reason why was because I was focusing on the chain gun guys. You were dealing with the small guys.
Yeah, and on top of that, you tend to beat me in accuracy because you were using the pistol and the rifle, whereas I had the machine gun and shotgun.
And you had a magnum.
And a
Alright,
magnum, yeah. So I had less accuracy and more hit large groups.
So go ahead and end the game. I think there might be an extra credits. I can't remember.
Alright. I got the heavy metal and fairy tale costumes for beating the game.
See, I'm still on the screen.
There we go. End game. Well, it was just saying like flashing. You can now use this. You can now view this.
Okay. Do I have to do it on my thing in order to get that stuff? Hang on, let me see. You got the fairy tale thing?
Yeah, we're under records. Where's the library?
I got infinite ammo for the M92F, which is the pistol, and I also got infinite ammo for the what am I thinking of?
I can look at my statistics now. Looks like I died twice to lickers, twice to crocodiles, once to a chainsaw genie, and once to a motorcycle genie.
Oh,
I feel like I died more than that.
go to costumes. It's
Where do I
under
find those?
It's under special settings.
Under options.
Yeah.
No,
No. You go to play game, and then it'll be
play
under
game.
there.
Right, you have to go here. Special settings. Yeah, I want to see what the costumes look like. Costume select.
See, the only thing I got was
I got warrior and heavy metal.
warrior and heavy metal. Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah, I don't know where I got warrior.
I got warrior is for beating the game once.
I thought because I just said I got heavy metal. I think warrior might just be with the gold edition.
No, because we didn't have that before.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I got for Chev. I got business and fairy tale.
Yeah, I like the way fairy tale looks.
Yeah, it reminds me of what's her name, Viola from not Final Fantasy, Soul Calibur 5. I don't know why I want to say Final Fantasy. That's kind of random.
From Final Caliber 7. Yeah, you mean the girl who's got like the orb that you hated me doing that one combo on you?
Did I? I don't remember. It's been a long time since we played Soul Calibur.
She had the orb, right?
She had the orb. I just don't remember hating a combo of hers.
I had this juggle on you that I would do that would just keep you in the air for like a really long time, and you're just like,
Yeah.
please.
I think it was more of my joking annoyance rather than genuine annoyance. It's like, please, can I hit the ground now? Thank you. No, not the air again.
It's like with Scott when you were playing Lambda against him.
Oh yeah, he gets one combo off me and I'm like, okay.
Anyways, so yeah, the game's fun. This game's great. I love the costumes and whatnot that you can get in it. There's one thing where like Chris comes with a goddamn what is it? A goddamn like minigun. Like he comes default with a full-on minigun. That's one at the bottom. You kind of see the silhouette.
Yeah, I think it's the full metal one because
Oh,
that one he has a minigun.
Yeah. So
And also that you showed me that Sheva has like a tribal outfit,
yeah, she has a tribal. It's right above business.
which I don't have it unlocked, but I'm assuming
yeah.
it's like special conditions.
Yeah, it's cool because she gets a bow and arrow that has infinite ammo, and it's a one-shot kill, but you have no iron sights.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so
I fear the best weapon, like there's no argument, the best weapon in Tomb Raider was the bow and arrow.
yeah, so you kind of have to eyeball it,
Yeah.
which is fun.
Did you ever get to play Tomb Raider?
I have it, but I haven't played it.
Oh, you'll have to let me watch you sometime if you do play it.
Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because I remember the bow and arrow, just because it was so nice to get headshots with it. I probably had like 90% of my kills with the bow and arrow, and then I had everything else like situational.
Yeah, I think I have to finish playing Metro first before I move on to
Yeah, I should probably finish what you're in right now before you move on to a new one.
yeah, which I am loving Metro. Like
Yeah.
like I can play it for a long time and then I'll just kind of get put into a trance. Anyways, but we're on Resident Evil. So this thing's great. There is the Mercenaries mode. I think you may have gotten the Mercenaries mode from this. I can't remember.
I think so.
Nope, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't. That's not unlockable mode? I thought it came with the game.
Nope, it's an extra content and like you have to unlock it.
Oh, okay. Let me see if
I can't remember how the fuck to unlock the Mercenaries mode. I really can't.
the Mercenaries Reunion.
Mercenaries Reunion?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, because I think it looks like that's unlocked.
Okay, well then I guess I have to beat the game myself.
Yeah, since you're co-oping it, I guess that didn't count towards you finishing the game.
Yeah, apparently.
That's annoying.
Yeah, probably. Anyways, but it's fine.
I'm sure it won't bother you going through the game again if you really want that.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, okay, I see what the problem is. I have absolutely no time on chapter 1-1.
Oh, I see,
Because
but it has like time on all the other ones.
Yeah, I have time on the experimental facility, nothing on 5-3, nothing on 6-1, 6-2.
That's like different times you had to like drop in and out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
those are-
yeah.
That's my guess. So if you
That's
just like replay those individual ones, it might count.
Yeah, it'll probably be fine.
Like you can go like chapter select, right, and pick any area you've been.
Yeah, I'm in chapter select right now, and I can see all the things.
Okay, so yeah, I'll have to just replay those chapters.
Yeah. Yeah, fun times. Anyways.
All right, so any last thoughts so we can wrap this up? It's been going on for quite a while.
Are you ready to go play Resident Evil 6?
No, it's my turn. I still have to think about it. I'm not sure if I can come up with a co-op game, but at the very least I'll find some single-player game that I like a lot and I can guide you through.
I might end up throwing Resident Evil 6 at you after that, just because like it's a game that I haven't finished personally.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember anything about it. Like I've been going through it with Josh, but we started playing it like 2 years ago, and then we just kind of stopped.
Yeah. I don't know if that, I mean, we might be able to play that, but I don't know if that quite fit for Escort Missions, since,
Yeah.
like, at least as far as the series goes, especially like a more knowledgeable player leading the other person through blind.
Yeah. Maybe we'll play Pikmin 2, like you played it, haven't you?
Yeah. I don't know if I ever actually completed it all the way, but I got most of the way through it. And at the very least, I watched Chuck Conroy's playthrough of it.
I have never played a Pikmin.
Oh, they're actually pretty fun games. I don't know if you like them or not, but
Probably not.
but I have Pikmin 2, so it's on the GameCube and everything. So,
Anyways,
I mean that's reserved for if you ever make it back up here.
yeah. So, anyways, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. This has been Escort Missions. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Escort
we call it
Missions?
Escort
Okay.
Missions.
Escort Missions. And make sure to tune into our podcast and also my stream, which I do every now and then whenever I feel like it. And if you guys still crave a bunch of idiots doing a bunch of stupid shit, we have D&D nights on, they were on Friday, but now they're on Sunday. So check us out.
Yeah. Our podcast is, I don't know if anyone's watching at this point, but in case anyone is and wants to know more about our channels, yeah, we have support conversations, which are our monthly podcast in the first of each month.
Yep.
So far we haven't missed a date, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Magically.
Yeah, I think it's mainly just because I kind of set myself, okay, this is going to be on the first of every month, and I'm going to make sure we get it done.
Yeah, see, if I do that, I'm like, this is going to be on the first of every month. It's like 2 years later. Well, I got to do something.
Yeah. So because I've set a schedule for it, I remember it a lot more easily, and I'm like, oh, hey, by the way, we're halfway through the month. We should probably record the podcast soon.
Yeah, see, I'm not very good at keeping schedules.
Yeah. Fortunately, I am. So if we ever went into business together, I'd be in charge of the books.
Well, I mean, like you could be in charge of like the appointments. I call money.
Can I trust you with the money? That's my first question.
Can I trust you with the books?
Because from some of your stories of, I'm not going to go into detail, obviously, but from some of your stories of past employment, I question how trustworthy it would be to just leave all the money to you.
Trust me, if you're talking about my persistent 5-finger discount, that was only for food.
And for things that were going to be tossed out anyway.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like, it's gonna get destroyed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like I think my best thing was like at Taco Bell. I'm just gonna make this real quick.
Okay.
At Taco Bell, somebody ended up ordering. I think it was like 3. What the fuck?
Taco 12 packs?
No, it was 3. I want to say cheesy gordita crunch, but that's like Crunchwrap Supremes. And a Crunchwrap Supreme, Corey, is like meat, nacho cheese, flat corn tortilla.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what is it? No, it's a tostada shell. And then it's like sour cream, lettuce, cheese, tomato, lettuce, tomatoes. Sour cream.
I'm kind of familiar with those.
Yeah, and I remember this. Like, I still remember how to make it and everything. And then that gets like rolled up and that gets grilled. Somebody ordered 3 of them, and those things are about $3.10 a pop. No. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. And they didn't have enough money.
Okay.
And like, hey, I don't have enough money. I was like, oh, that's okay. We could just put this over to the side, and you can come back, and you can come get it. And they're like, okay, cool, thanks. And then they drive off, and normally, because of that, like, it's gonna be cold by the time they get it. But we've made the food. Like, by the time they get to the window, the food's done. It's ready.
Yeah.
And I'm like, eh. and so I set the food off to the side, and then I was just like, if they don't come back, I'm just gonna eat it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I would do. My boss was like, you can't do that. I was like, why not? And it's like, because that's wasting product. And I'm like, we're gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
It's like, but that's you getting a benefit from our waste. So it's like, okay, do you want some?
Yeah, it's one of those things where like there are a lot of corporate regulations that they have to follow, even if they're kind of stupid. It's like,
Yeah,
it either goes into my stomach or into the garbage. Might as well take advantage of it. Even it's just, I guess their mental process is that if this gets tossed out, then you're gonna have to buy your own lunch, and they'll recoup some of that cost. But if you eat it, then that's one sale they've lost, which is stupid. But
I understand what they're thinking, but my boss did a terrible job of explaining it to me.
yeah,
And so because she explained it to me poorly, it didn't make any sense. And if it doesn't make any sense, then I'm not going to obey it.
yeah, it's like that time in our Terraria playthrough where Alex brought over a bunch of like hallowed seeds from another server.
Yeah.
And trying to have a little hallowed area, even though we weren't that far in the game yet.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What are these?" And he wouldn't tell you, so he starts destroying the blocks.
Yeah.
He's like, if you won't explain these, then clearly they're not important. I think you're just doing it just to irritate him, but
I'm a dick.
anyways, before it turns into a spontaneous podcast episode, we should probably.
Alright, anyways, so thank you all, everybody, so much for watching. Please tune into our other shit, because we put a lot of love and effort into it, especially D&D. That's something that we're all new into, and if you want to see a bunch of idiots playing it, then by all
a
means...
bunch of very, very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Low level?
Sort of, but it's more like,
Improv?
no, like inexperienced, there's a better word for it.
Novice?
Not even that, I can't think of the word, it's driving me nuts, but...
Green?
No, like, I can't remember the word.
Dungeon Minimaster?
No.
Okay.
It's not important, basically.
Am I helping?
No, you're not helping that much.
Alright, anyways, so yeah, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you guys next time.
If you are still watching, by some miracle, or if you decide to skip to the end of the video, keep in mind that Escort Missions will continue, but it'll be my turn to guide Zathos through something.
Which
I haven't
means
picked
going
yet.
to suck.
At least give it a chance. I give this game a chance, even though I was skeptical at first.
Exactly, suck. I don't want to give things a chance. I just rather just scream. It's like you make me play like a horror game. I'm like, I didn't know you had it in you.
Yeah. I was like, you're going to play, I'm going to be the guy, because I've beat this game 5 times, and you can do it. I wouldn't do that.
3 years later, I'm still underneath the stupid apple trees.
How could you not make any progress in 3 years?
My sticky keys got stuck.
Get a new keyboard. I'll buy you a new keyboard and mail it to you. You could have told me this 2 years ago, and I would have fixed it.
Alright, bye!
Anyway, bye.